baseball. It is said it's just a game. True. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.
Not ideal baseball weather today, but they've decided not to close the roof, so we'll have to make do. The road trip wraps up with the second of two between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Cards continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Zach Davies is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Hit to third. And that's out number 1. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. Home run number 47 thus far. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Batting third.
Into the box now, number 23. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Albert Pujols. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? And that'll get down out there near the wall. And Pujols is going to keep on going. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 4.
Now batting, Yadier Molina. He currently sits 7th in the National League in runs batted in, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation. He's set and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley here. Should be extra bases even for Molina. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Standing in now, Mike Piazza. On a line, that's a base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run. 46 now for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
In now, Aaron Judge. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Jed Jerko now as he hits one on a line to left field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Michael Waka will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Row, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Christian Yelich becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Digging in, Domingo Santana. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. In there, no balls and a strike.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB. Number 23 to start things out in the inning for St. Louis, with all eyes on Albert Pujols due to hit second in the inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get...
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, D-Row, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Fouled off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Fowler carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit well on the ground to first. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter, number 4, catcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yadier Molina. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Brandon Woodruff is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Brewers nothing. Now at the plate, Eric Thames looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First delivery to him on the way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. His career line against Waka comes in with 6 hits in 28 tries. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Braun, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every time.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Ready now, Paul DeYoung. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at-bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Kane is under this one, and he's got it for the first out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So striding in, Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Stepping in, Jed Jerko, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord, hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Liner in there for a base hit. Judge rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there. Into the box, number 23, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Kane is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this ball. But it bends just foul into the second deck. From the belt, the pitch. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll head now to digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. His career line against Waka, he's got 8 hits in 26 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. In there, strike 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. No balls and 1 strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Pujols has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. It's the Cardinals 11 and the Brewers nothing. Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Dexter Fowler.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. 41st home run of the year for him as the blowout continues.
The left fielder, number 24.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. And he hits it hard to the right side. VR from shallow right on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started. First pitch coming, here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike Piazza.
So coming to the plate, Mike Piazza. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Mike Piazza, number 13 for him on the year, as this lead got even wider.
Now batting.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Shaw is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. In now, Jed Jerko. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Third baseman, number 8.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. But this will be a foul ball. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Number 23.
At the plate, number 23. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center. And, oh, this is...
Now batting, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cain going back at the track, the wall, into the bullpen and gone. Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now as they just continue to pour it on here.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. his 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 24.
Stepping up to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot for Jr. 32 now for the season as the blowout continues. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
Kane is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3. Now at the plate, Eric Thames. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
On the ground to the left side. And that's the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Here comes the first pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 0-2 to Travis Shaw. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Here's Ryan Braun now. Waka gets the sign. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 7. Ready once again, Paul DeYoung. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball is going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Santana. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Third baseman, number 8, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
0-1.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting.
Standing in now, number 23. High pop-up. Arcia is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Bottom. Digging in to try it again. Manny Pena comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Stepping up now, Orlando Arcia. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
In now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Gone in order are the Brewers. And as you can... Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Joaquin Soria enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 1 for 2. From the stretch. Hit hard back up the middle. Garcia gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 24.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a solo shot for him in his last at bat.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was... cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Yadier Molina will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
For the Cardinals, second baseman, Mike Piazza.
Stepping in now, Mike Piazza. Line towards center field. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away. In now is Lorenzo Kane.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Lorenzo Kane is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Domingo Santana is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Waka looks in, coming at him with the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. His 2nd of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Leaping, and he makes a terrific catch as he bangs into the wall.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season, and as Show Track tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy territory.
Now batting, number 23.
Into the box, number 23, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Albert Pujols. He went deep back in the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it.
Gone!
A solo shot for Albert Pujols. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Eric Thames. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Ball even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
So he got him swinging. Eric Thames is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on down the line. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Manny Pena is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, As a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Standing in, Orlando Arcia. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Waka comes set. Here's the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, and they remain well behind. Corey Knebel comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Yadier Molina will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. Those don't come along every day. In now, Mike Piazza. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another shot now, Paul DeYoung. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose. In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Third baseman, number 8, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it to point it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, number 23.
Now to the plate, number 23. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. St. Louis is out in front, 27-0. Striding into the box, Jonathan Villar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Jonathan Villar.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Sam Tuivalala takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Standing in, Christian Yelich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The Brewers down to their final strike. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end. So I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
27-0 the final this afternoon. The Cardinals with their 103rd win to set the pace in the division. Michael Walker wins his 17th game of the season as he racked up 21 strikeouts to set a new single-game strikeout record. Zach Davies was absolutely hammered to the tune of 10 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.